relaxing and passive yoga sequence today. It's done all lying on your back against a wall, so make sure you have a wall handy. And let's begin. You're gonna lie down. You want to scoot your pelvis towards the wall so it's touching the wall. Your legs are going to be completely vertical. They can be about hip width apart, and you can relax your arms down at your sides, palms facing upwards. And this is really about relaxing here, so don't feel during any of this video that you need to do any muscular effort. Don't feel like you need to hold a pose or look any certain way. This is more about tuning in to your body and your breath. So spend a couple moments doing that, tuning into the quality of your breath as you lay here. Just noticing, not judging. Watch as the belly rises and falls with each inhale and exhale. You may begin to become aware of the body's contact with the floor. How much of your back is in contact with the floor? Allow more of it to soften into the floor. The whole surface area of your back widens with each exhale. Feeling your spine in this position, is it long? Can you imagine it as long? Can you relax the shoulders away from the ears more? Try to feel length in the back of the neck. So your attention to your body is very general, becomes very relaxed and aware. sensations that I'd like for you to become conscious of throughout this session. One of them has to do with the breath, specifically belly breathing. Allowing your abdomen to expand on the inhale and deflate on the exhale. If you need to soften your knees at any point as they are on the wall, in order to stay comfortable, that is completely fine. There's an interesting sense of verticality that you can sense in both legs if you direct your attention there. It feels like the weight of your leg is dropping into the pelvis. Each leg bone can just sit in the hip socket and really settle into the hip socket. Allow your shoulder blades to be wide on the ground. Remaining calm with deep belly breaths. If your feet ever begin to tingle during this session, you can always take your legs and bend your knees and bring them out towards either side of you into a butterfly-like position, or just come out of the position simply by rolling to one side into fetal pose and coming up slowly. For now, you're going to use your hands to scoot your pelvis away from the wall, far enough so that you can make a 90-degree angle with your legs. Your shin bones should be parallel to the floor, and your thigh bones perpendicular, and your feet, the soles of your feet, are planted on the wall. Feet can be hip width apart, maybe a little bit more. And again, sensing your spine's contact with the floor. Allowing your pelvis to feel free in this position. Sometimes it helps me to imagine the crease in the front of my hips is very deep and hollow. Feeling that the shoulder blades are wide. Your jaw is relaxed. The back of your neck is long. Any other place that may be holding unnecessary tension today softens. And in this position, you can become very aware of the feet and relaxing each muscle of the foot. Whenever you're ready, we're going to take the right leg first, placing the outer edge of the right foot and resting it onto the left knee. So you come into a figure 4 position with the legs. If your hips are a little bit tighter, you might want to scoot away from the wall a tad bit more. What's most important is that you feel your spine is flat on the floor. So your spine remains in contact with the ground. Place both hands on either hip bones. In this position, it's easy to allow the pelvis to become contorted and not square to the wall. Same with the shoulders. What you want to think about to counteract this is to imagine that your torso is a box. Both shoulders are the top corners. Both hips are the bottom corners, and you want the box to remain even. How we achieve this in this position is not by muscular effort or holding on to this box image rigidly, but by actually breathing deeply into the low belly and allowing different points in your body to shift as they may. And just softly, gently keeping this image in the back of your mind. Keeping in mind, softening the back of the neck and the jaw, allowing the shoulders to melt away from the ears. But not forcing anything to happen. More so softening into the floor, into the body, into the mind. Notice which direction your tailbone is pointing. Maybe it's pointing a little to the left or to the right. And then bring your attention back to the squareness of the shoulders and the hips. Relax the back of the left knee if it starts to tense or grip. Just noticing any tension and releasing it with your breath. We're going to take it to the other side now, so the right foot comes back onto the wall. The outer edge of the left foot rests on the right knee. You might notice that one side is completely different than the other, and that is totally fine. Just work with what you have today. For me, the left side is very tight, and I just try and be more conscious of that, not judging. However, if one side is tighter, become very conscious of your alignment on that side. The knee of the leg that's on the wall, so the right knee on this side, may want to move towards the right or the left. Just make sure that it is in line with the wall. Both hips are sinking into the ground. One may have a longer journey than the other, but that doesn't mean that we force it down. It may just take longer to relax into the ground. We're going to slowly place the left foot back on the wall. You can walk your feet down the wall back to the ground. And slowly roll onto one side into a fetal position. Drop the weight of the head onto the ground in this position. Drop the weight of the knees into the ground. Drop the weight of the feet into the ground. And then slowly using your hands, press yourself back up into a seated position. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I hope you feel a little bit more relaxed and your hips feel a bit more open, your chest, your back is a bit more open and free. This is a great thing to do, at the end of your day, winding down after work. I love doing this, so I hope you enjoyed. If you liked this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more content that bridges the gap between yoga and life. If you want to learn more about the services that I offer, visit my Instagram or email me at personalizedyoga.trueyou@gmail.com.